Hey, welcome back, guys. It's Friday. Welcome back. Happy Friday. Hey, hey, Nadu. Happy Friday. Hey, hey. Welcome, Facebook. Welcome, Instagram. Welcome. Hey. Hey. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Friday Finance. It's Friday Finance. Oh my goodness. I am so excited to be here with you guys. Let me tell you something. Last Friday, guys, was awesome. It was fabulous. Okay. Let me go ahead and pin this on here. So you guys know what I'm talking about. Welcome to Friday Finance. We are talking about cryptocurrencies today, guys. Okay, the conversation is about cryptocurrencies. Okay, we're talking about cryptocurrencies because a lot of people have been asking me questions about cryptocurrencies. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and have a conversation about it. Yeah, let's have a conversation. So, let me see here. Who's here? Oh my goodness. Hello, lady. How you doing, Betty? I haven't seen you in a while. We're talking about cryptocurrencies today. So guys, listen, last Friday was awesome. I celebrated the 1-year anniversary of Friday Finance. I never thought in my wildest dream, number one, I would be live in front of a camera, okay? Whether it's online or not, in front of a camera, guys. I never thought I'd be doing something like this, okay? Let alone doing it for a whole year and trying to bring some value to people. I never thought that would happen. So I want to thank all you guys who've been supporting me all along, who've been supporting this little conversation right here. We're having a conversation. I love having the conversations with you guys, by the way. Thank you so much for having the conversation. Remember, guys, when you come on, say hello so I know who's there, so I can say hello back to you. And I would love it if you could contribute to the conversation, especially today, guys, because I did a lot of research this week on cryptocurrencies to see how I can bring this information to you, because a lot of people have been asking questions. And so it was like, okay, I need to have a conversation with you guys about this. Hi, Jada. Welcome back. So I wanted to go ahead and congratulate Kathy, who won the brunch with me. Yeah, we're scheduling all our brunch. And Miss Nadu, who won the brunch with me on Facebook. One was given on Facebook, one was given on Instagram. So the one on Facebook, guys, I have to travel to North Carolina, but you know I don't have a problem with that, right? I mean, it's summer after all, so I don't mind. Now, guys, before we get started on this conversation about cryptocurrency, I just want to remind you guys, if you haven't done your taxes yet, Monday is the deadline to file your taxes, so make sure you file your taxes, okay? That's number one. And then number two, starting in July, parents will start receiving that money, that child care credit. The child tax credit. You're going to start receiving that money in July, okay? If you have children under age 6, you will get $300 a month. Hi, Odette. If you have children under age 6, you get $300 a month. If your kids are under age 18, I believe, under age 17, you will be receiving $250 a month, okay? I'm sure the government has already contacted you if you've been approved for it. So one of the questions I got, guys, was I received this question from a friend. She's like, okay, can I invest this money for my child? Of course you can invest it for your child. Absolutely, you can invest it for your child. So we had a conversation about that. So I just wanted to bring those two things to you. Monday's the deadline to file your taxes, and the child tax credit is coming. So guys, let's get into the conversation. Now, let me just go ahead and preface this by saying, guys, I never come on here claiming I know everything. Okay, I'm gonna put it on there. Because I think sometimes when I come on, people think I know everything. No, I don't. I am sharing, and I always tell you guys this, I am sharing the little bit I know with you, and then you go about filling in whatever's missing. Okay, so I'm sharing whatever I know, and then you go in and fill in the rest. All right, so I'm coming from that point of view, guys. I'm going to share a conversation with you about cryptocurrencies, and I would love for you guys to participate, because I definitely don't know that much about cryptocurrency, but the little bit that I do know, I want to go ahead and share it out there. Maybe through your own research, through speaking with other individuals, you can go ahead and fill in some of these gaps, okay? So here we go, guys. The reason why I'm bringing this to your attention, by the way, is because recently a lot of people have been having conversation. They're curious about cryptocurrencies. I'm getting phone calls left and right. I'm getting messages, guys, left and right. So it was like, okay, it's time to address this, guys. So basically, cryptocurrencies, guys, they're starting to gain momentum. So basically, more individuals are having conversations about it, and they want to know more about it. The problem is that most people don't understand cryptocurrency, guys. They don't. So because we don't understand it, we don't know how to use it, we don't know how it's made, we don't know the value of it, because it's not something that we can physically hold on to. And we don't know what kind of potential it has. Is it going to be viable? Which one of these cryptocurrencies? Because there's so many of them that's going to come on top. We just don't know. So after having so many questions from families and friends, I decided, you know what, let's do some research. So I started doing my research, guys, and I'm like, okay, let me put this together. Even today, I was sending out messages to friends and families asking them, what do they think about cryptocurrencies? Those of you in that private group on Facebook, you probably got that message, okay? Which platform are you using to invest in, okay? So questions like that. That's the reason I sent out that question to you guys. So basically, guys, my goal is to explain this in a way, okay, so that you have some idea of what you're dealing with. I'm not claiming I know everything, okay? So let's start with a definition. It's just like a class. When I'm teaching a class, I like to start with definitions. So let's start with the definition, guys. Cryptocurrency, listen to this one, is virtual or digital currency that can be used to buy goods, services, goods like a Tesla, yes. But now Elon Musk is saying, no more. We cannot buy Teslas with cryptocurrency because it's not good for the environment anymore. So we can't, okay? So now what he's doing is he's working with the developers of Dogecoin to see if they can use Dogecoin to purchase a Tesla or to send people up to into space. Yeah, I know. That's Elon Musk, guys, okay? That's who Elon is, okay? So anyways, guys, and it is secured. So there's security attached to this, guys, using an encryption code, a mathematical code embedded into all of this, which is kept in what is called a virtual notebook. Okay, it's a virtual notebook, but they call it a ledger. So they keep all the transactions inside a ledger, okay? What I want to tell you guys is this. First and foremost, cryptocurrency is here to stay. Whether we like it or not, guys, it's here to stay. We don't necessarily know exactly what kind of form it's going to take, but it is here to stay. So now the big question is, how is it going to be integrated into our lives? How are we going to use cryptocurrencies in our everyday lives, guys, as we move forward? Because this thing is here to stay, whether we like it or not, whether we're resisting it or not, it is here to stay. Just like the computer, guys, okay? When computers first came around, I'm sure there were a lot of people who were resisting the use of the computer or the iPhone or the iPad or the MacBook, okay? Things like that. People were resistant to using these things. But at some point, we had to learn to adapt to these new technologies, guys. This is technology we're talking about. So, guys, here are 5 things to know about cryptocurrencies, okay? Number 1, the leading cryptos, guys. The leading cryptos, listen to this. Bitcoin. Bitcoin is similar to gold because it's the one that has the most value, okay? And you guys know it's around $50,000 right now. Then you've got Bitcoin Cash. Ethereum is the second one. Ethereum hit $4,000, I think $300 this week. And then there's Ethereum Cash. And then you've got Litecoin. Litecoin is similar to silver, okay? Gold is Bitcoin. Litecoin is like silver. And then you have XRP, and you also have Doge, which has been on the news a whole lot recently because of Elon Musk. And many individuals say Elon Musk himself has said Doge was created as a joke, okay? But guys, a lot of people decided to invest in these cryptos, and they're making a whole lot of money of these cryptocurrencies. So personally, when I look at these things, I'm looking at opportunities for individuals to consider investing in, opportunities where people have the possibility to make a lot of money. And there's also the possibility from not understanding how this works that you could lose a lot of money too. Now, there are some other things to keep in mind, guys, okay? There are networks, okay? How should I explain this? Guys, I'm going to tell you this, but take it very lightly, okay? So they talk about Chainlink and Stellar. Chainlink and Stellar are the networks that allows the transactions to happen, okay? That's two of them right there. There's more, by the way, okay? Chainlink and Stellar. But you can invest in it, just like you invest in a stock, just like you invest in, you know, the leading five, all right? And then you've got the ones that use the Bitcoin to show that people own Bitcoin or to show that they own cryptocurrencies. They have this thing called proof of stake. You're proving that you own this. And so the two that are involved in that are Polkadot and Cardano. And yes, you can invest in both of those too, okay? By the way, guys, let me just say this. I am bringing information to you. I'm explaining things to you. I'm not telling you to go and invest in these things. I'm just explaining it to you just in case you are curious, because I'm getting the question. So my thought is other people might be curious as well. So let me go ahead and bring some of this information to you. I am not telling you to go invest in any of these cryptocurrencies, okay? So guys, remember, number 3, not all cryptos are created equally. Now, here's the sad part about it, guys. There are individuals out there creating their own cryptos. They're creating their own digital coins, okay? So what they do is they make their money, and after making their money, they shut down the operation and they just run away. They disappear, guys. And then you, the unsuspected investor, end up losing a lot of money. So guys, once again, not all cryptos are created equally. So be careful, people, when you go out there looking at cryptocurrencies. Just because somebody says, invest, 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 I understand, listen to it, and then go do your own research to see what's going on before you put your money into anything. That includes the stocks too, guys. You should always do your research. Number 4, guys, this is mostly trading, and it is extremely risky, guys, okay? This is so volatile. Everybody knows, guys. They're talking about cryptocurrencies every single day on television. It's every hour. If you're watching CNBC, they're always talking about cryptocurrencies. It's volatile, which means it's constantly fluctuating. It's going up and down all over the place, guys. One day, Bitcoin is at $56,000. Next day, it's at $46,000, $47,000, guys. So it's constantly fluctuating. So you, the individual who might not know that much about the market, you might come in here and buy it maybe at $54,000, and then tomorrow it goes down to $46,000, $47,000. So guys, again, do your research, guys, because there are huge swings in the market when it comes to cryptocurrencies. Let me tell you, just yesterday, guys, okay, I watched the Bitcoins. They started tanking, all of them at the same time. They started going down, okay? But then today, what happened? They all started swinging back up at the same time. So guys, do your research, learn about these things before you consider investing in them. And yes, of course, it's possible to make a whole lot of money, but there's also the possibility that you could lose a lot of money too. So beware of that, okay? And by the way, let me just add this in here, guys. You lose money when you sell something. If you haven't sold anything, you haven't lose the money yet. It's when you sell something, you hit sell. That's when you actually lose the money. As long as the money remains invested, there's a possibility that this crypto could actually go up and make you money. But once you hit sell at a loss, guys, okay, there goes that. Okay, you're losing money if you're selling it at a loss. Okay, and then guys, number 5. Not all these coins, guys, these cryptocurrencies, these digital currencies, they're going to survive. Not all of them. I'm telling you guys for sure. And if you don't believe me, I want you to think about Yahoo. Okay, think about Bing. Do you guys even remember Bing? Does anybody remember Bing? Okay, and then compare those two to Google. All of those were search engines, but Google survived. Bing didn't survive. Yahoo didn't survive as a search engine. Who uses Yahoo for search? Who uses Bing for search? Okay, nobody does. Who uses them for search? Yahoo didn't survive. Okay, and then of course Bing didn't survive, and of course who survived? Google survived. So guys, similarly with all these cryptocurrencies, some of them will survive and some of them will not. Hello there, how are you? I'm not sure who you are, but you say hi. So anyways, guys, that's how you need to think about it, okay? Cryptocurrencies, they're here to stay, but there's so many of them. I think the last number I heard, Kathy Wood, one of my favorite female investors, said there's about 1,000 cryptocurrencies, and out of the 1,000, only a few will survive and actually make it and become the Google of cryptocurrencies, guys. Yes, only a few will survive. So guys, just be careful when you're looking at these cryptocurrencies. Do your research, people. Don't just jump in there just because somebody told you to jump in there, okay? Now, the big question is this, I think, for most of you. The big question is, how do I invest in this? Seriously, how do I invest in this so I can make some money, okay? So, guys, I'm going to tell you, yes, I have played around with cryptocurrencies. I've invested in cryptocurrencies, and yes, I've made a little bit of money, and yes, I've sold some of them. Am I invested now? Yes, I am invested in cryptocurrencies. Now, when I invest in these things, I am an investor. I'm not a trader. I'm not going in and out, okay? I leave my money sitting in there, so I keep adding to it when there's a pullback. For example, yesterday there was a nice pullback, so what did I do? I added some more money to whatever I invested in, okay? That's how I do this, okay? So guys, when it comes to the big investing question, how do I invest in this? Number 1, diversify, diversify, diversify. Listen, don't just go and put your money in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the leader, okay? Yes, it is. But guys, Bitcoin is already at $50,000. There's not that much room for growth. Whereas if you've got Ethereum Cash, Doge, XRP, Stellar, you've got Bitcoin Cash, okay? Those, they have lots of room to run, okay? Lots of room to grow, guys. So think about it. Diversify, diversify. Don't just take all your coins and just drop them in one thing. It's just like the stock market. You wouldn't take all your money and just put it into Apple now, would you? Maybe you would take all your money and put it in the S&P 500, SPY or VOO. That I understand, okay? Because obviously that's an index. It's a broad index where it covers 500 stocks. But guys, if you just put your money in Bitcoin, come on now, okay? So diversify, diversify, diversify. And then of course, number 2, before you buy anything, what do? You do your research, guys. Go online, Google it. Which one is the best coin? How much? We're going to talk about the charges, guys, that comes with investing in these, okay? Because some of them, they cost money depending on which platforms, okay? Do your research. Personally, when people ask me, what do I think about this? What do I think about that? This is how I think, guys. This is how my brain works. I'm going to invest in the leader. I am going to invest in the leader, okay? And the leaders. For example, for me, when it comes to electric vehicles, okay, the leader is Tesla. So if I need to invest some money, I'm probably going to invest most of my money. Notice I said most in Tesla, okay? Now, at this point, Tesla is really, really high. Would I buy a lot of Tesla? I don't know about that, okay? Remember, I'm not giving you investing advice, okay, people? I'm not. We're having a conversation, okay? So I can clear some things for you. Now, this next part, guys. Do your research on the platforms, okay? Not only do you do your research on the cryptos, on the coins, okay? On these different networks and things like that. Do your research on the platforms, because there's a lot of platforms, okay? So let me tell you about some of these platforms. Robinhood. Robinhood has your standard Bitcoin, Ethereum Cash, a Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and things like that. And of course, Doge. That's Robinhood. Then you've got Cash App and PayPal that trade Bitcoin, okay? Then you also have Webull. Webull allows you to trade, guys. Yes, cryptocurrencies. So they do have the Bitcoin, they have Ethereum, they have Litecoin, all right? Now, if you want more than just those, then there's also platforms like eToro. There's also platforms like Crypto.com, Uphold, Voyager, okay? By the way, those also come with a fee. When you try to purchase any type of cryptocurrencies on those platforms, the eToros, the Binance, the Coinbase, all of those guys, they come with a fee. It is not free. On Cash App, you can buy Bitcoin for free. On SoFi, that's another one, guys. I use SoFi for a little bit too because they like giving money away, so I use them a little bit too. Okay, SoFi, Robinhood, Cash App, you can trade those things for free. But when it comes to eToro, Coinbase, Binance, Kraken, Uphold, Voyager, Crypto.com, they cost money, okay? I have Coinbase. Coinbase, I use it too, and it costs $3 per transaction. So when I buy something, I pay $3. When I sell something, I pay $3. Yeah, so that's $6 for the total transaction, okay? The other ones, they charge, some of them charge a percentage rather than a flat fee. They charge a percentage. So guys, you need to know what you're getting into. This is why you need to do research. How do you do your research? You just go ahead and Google it. How much does it cost to invest in crypto on Binance, on Kraken, on Crypto.com? How much does it cost? Do your research, guys. Just type the questions into Google, and Google will pump out the answers for you, okay? While I'm on this topic, let me just say this. One of the posts I put on TikTok was this, guys. You will learn more from Google than your teachers, I'm a teacher, remember that, will ever teach you. Yes, absolutely. If you're willing to learn now, okay? If you're willing to learn. Now, guys, Coinbase has 30 different cryptocurrencies, and they're going to be adding Dogecoin soon. Now, when you guys are looking at investing in certain cryptos that are not very common, like, okay, I'm not telling anybody to go invest in these things. I'm just having a conversation with you guys, okay? So here's another one. SafeMoon, Shiba Inu, or whatever it's called, okay? If you wanted to buy that, you could not buy it. XRP is another one, okay? You wouldn't be able to buy that on Coinbase. It's not available on Coinbase. You cannot get it on Crypto.com or eToro. So you have to go to another platform, guys. And two of the platforms that I found that will allow you to trade like SafeMoon, Shiba Inu, or XRP are Binance and Kraken. XRP, hey, Miss Kathy. Hey, Professor Zoom. XRP was discontinued, guys. It was taken off the stock exchange. So people, by the way, there's a lawsuit, okay, going on with them. So it was taken off the exchange, so you cannot invest in it on Coinbase. But if you already had it on Coinbase, you can still hold on to it. So now, as a new person, you want to invest in XRP, you can't just go on Coinbase and buy it. Okay, so you would have to go to another platform like Binance or Kraken in order for you to purchase, okay, your XRP or what's the other one? Shiba Inu. SafeMoon is a process, guys. If you want to buy SafeMoon, that's a process, okay? You have to go through Pancake Swap. That's on another level, so I'm not even going to talk about that. We'll leave that over there, guys, okay? So, guys, I just told you a whole lot. There's a whole bunch of different platforms. But if you're just investing in the leaders, where do you go to find the leaders? You can easily find them on Robinhood. Robinhood has a whole bunch of them. Webull has a whole bunch of them. SoFi has a whole bunch of them. And then you do have Cash App and PayPal that just has Bitcoin. Those are the leaders. You can find them on there. But if you're looking for other coins, okay? And by the way, those first platforms I just mentioned, they don't charge a fee. However, if you're looking for other cryptocurrencies or coins to invest in, you have to go onto the other platforms like eToro, Binance, Kraken, Coinbase, Crypto.com, Uphold, Voyager. There's a whole bunch of them, and all of those guys, they charge a fee to invest in cryptocurrencies, okay? You're only allowed to invest in cryptocurrencies on those platforms. And one more thing, guys, Binance and Kraken, you don't even have to connect it to your bank account. You can connect it to your card. You can use your credit card. You can use your debit card to purchase cryptocurrencies on Binance and Kraken, okay? By the way, I'm not telling you to go use these platforms. I'm just having a conversation with you and explaining things to you, okay? I know, guys, it's a lot of information I'm giving to you. And remember, I love questions, so do ask questions. I just wanted to clarify some of these things for you. So there's a whole bunch of different platforms, guys, depending on what you're looking for, okay? Now, number 4, guys, when it comes to investing in these things, as you are making some profit, some money off these things, consider taking some profit. I'll give you an example. Here's a very good example. The other day, when Elon Musk went on Saturday Night Live, Dogecoin went up to 75 cents, okay? That night, while he was on Saturday Night Live, it went up to 75 cents, okay? So if you were awake when it went up to 75 cents, okay, you took some profit, great. If you didn't take some profit, by the time you woke up the next day, it had gone down to 50 cents, okay? That's a loss of 25 cents per Doge, okay? So imagine if you had 1,000 Doge, okay? That's a loss of $250 right there. I mean, that's just 1,000, guys. What about those people who had 10,000 maybe? Okay? That's a lot of money, all right? So if for me, as I invest, I like to take some profit as I go along. Sometimes I'll completely sell out, okay? But many times I'm just taking profit as I go along, okay? So one of the jokes I have going on with my family is that investing in the crypto market for me, that's like my brunch money. That's my brunch money, okay? Yeah, that's my brunch money. So that's how I look at investing in the crypto market, guys. Number 5. Now, guys, listen to this. If you do not, hey DJ, welcome. If you do not want to get into cryptocurrency directly, you can go along the periphery. What does that mean? You can invest in companies that actually are involved in cryptocurrencies. And I just mentioned some of them, guys, okay? Like PayPal. You can invest in cryptocurrencies in PayPal, but if you don't want to invest in the cryptocurrencies, what do? You buy PayPal, the stock. Same thing, guys, with Cash App. You can invest in cryptocurrencies on Cash App, but if you don't want to do that, you can buy the company, Square, that owns Cash App. Are you guys understanding what I'm saying? So if you don't want to invest directly into the crypto, you buy it on the periphery. In other words, if you buy Coinbase, you're also owning cryptocurrencies, because that's what Coinbase is about, guys. Coinbase is about investing in cryptocurrencies. So like yesterday, guys, Coinbase, the stock, remember, I was looking at Coinbase, the stock, when it went public, guys. That thing went up to $425. Hello, DJ. It went up to $425, guys. But guess what? Today, that stock went all the way down to like $265 a share, okay? So today would have been a good day to say, okay, I'm going to start investing in this one. And because it's Coinbase, it just invests. I mean, it's a platform to invest in cryptocurrencies. Basically, you're buying cryptocurrencies without actually buying cryptocurrencies, guys. I know. So that's another way for you to think about it. And then the other thing I want to tell you guys is this. I would have to do some additional research on this, but I know eToro is one of the ones that's going to go public. And that's another platform where you can invest in cryptocurrencies on, okay? And so, guys, you can invest in eToro through one of the SPACs. I just don't remember which SPAC it is. I just remember hearing the story that it was going to go public through this SPAC. I will do some research for you and figure out the SPAC. I didn't have enough time to do that research for you. But yes, guys, it's going to go public. So that's another way for you to invest. So if you don't want to invest directly in cryptocurrency, do it on the periphery by companies involved in cryptocurrencies, guys. Seriously, okay? I mean, a lot of people are investing in crypto on Coinbase. So the more people invest in crypto on Coinbase, the better the company does. Okay, the more growth it has. So what's happening with your money? You're also making money. Hello, Mishu. Welcome. So guys, listen. Remember, these alternative investments, guys, they're not meant for everybody. They're not meant for everybody. So it's okay if you sit out on it. Today, while I was watching CNBC, these elderly people, these older people, they're like, well, I'm not getting into it because I don't understand it, okay? I'd rather sit on the sideline and just watch it. And some of them, you know, they're investment bankers. They're in charge of other people's money. So the question was, are you going to put people's money in there? Are you going to invest your clients' money in there? They're like, nope. And they kept pressing. And they're like, nope, I'm not doing it. So guys, listen, all I know is this, okay? We are entering new territory, guys, okay? I mean, it's been quite a year, okay? Almost 2 years now, okay? Since we've been having this conversation about cryptocurrency, but now everybody's talking about it. So when everybody's talking about it like that, that means, guys, it's taking hold, okay? It's going to be here to stay. It's going to be a part of our conversation on a regular basis. So which means you need to find a way to get yourself in there, okay? Or if you don't understand it, you don't want to do it, just stay on the sideline. And there's nothing wrong with staying on the sideline. However, I firmly believe, guys, it's great to be educated about these things. It's great to know a little something about these things. Bottom line, in the future, guys, we are going to be using cryptocurrencies. We are going to be using digital currencies, just like we're going to be using digital payments. I mentioned some of the digital payments about 2-3 weeks ago. I talked to you guys about the digital payments. What are the digital payments? Cash App, number one. Not Cash App is not number one. PayPal is number one. Cash App is number two. PaySafe was another one I talked about, okay? Digital payments, we use them on a regular basis. So it's going to be the same thing with the cryptocurrencies, guys. We're going to be using them on a regular basis, whether we like them or not. I'm not saying it's going to happen today. I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow, but it will happen in the future. So now the question is, okay, are you going to educate yourself about these things? That's all this conversation is about, guys. Educating yourself about these things. And by the way, let me go ahead and say this, guys. Your kids, your teenagers, your Generation Zs, your millennials, they understand this. Have conversations with them about cryptocurrencies. Have conversations with them about digital currency. They understand it. It's okay if they teach you, the parent. You can learn from your kids, guys. It's okay to learn from your kids, okay? Sometimes the kids understand it way more than we do. Here's an example, guys. Roblox. By the way, Roblox is a company you can invest in. It's a great game. Some of you who are parents, you know what I'm talking about because your little kids play Roblox, okay? They use, okay, virtual payments on there. So if they know how to deal with the virtual world, guess what, guys? They know how to deal with virtual currencies too. They do. So guys, talk to your kids about these things. Sometimes you have to go to your kid and ask your child, do you understand what this is about? Do you understand the concept of cryptocurrency, digital currencies? Do you understand it? And if you do, explain it to me. If they say they don't, okay, ask them, what do you know? Or perhaps let's learn this together. Or perhaps let's go and invest a little bit of money in this and see what happens, okay? By the way, last thing I'm going to say, guys, and I'm going to be done. Keep an eye on Elon Musk. Here's why. Elon Musk, okay, now that he's saying, I'm not a part of Bitcoin anymore being used to purchase the Tesla, he was big on that. People were buying the Tesla with Bitcoin. So now, guys, he's going after Doge. He is talking to the creators of Doge to figure out a way to make sure Doge can be used for other things. Remember, Doge was created as a joke. So now he's going to figure out a way to utilize it, to find some kind of utility out of it. By the way, not all the coins can be used. Remember that. Not all the cryptocurrencies can be used, guys. Some of them have different functions, okay? So, guys, listen. Worst case scenario, okay? And you're thinking about, okay, I want to invest in this. If you don't want to do it on the periphery, you just want to go ahead and go in and purchase some cryptocurrencies. Consider the leaders. Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum Classic, Bitcoin Cash, Doge, I would put it in there. XRP is hard to find, so I wouldn't even put that one in there. So consider the leaders in the industry and then go from there, guys. And of course, as always, I like to take out a little bit of profit every once in a while. You know what profit I take out? I take out my capital. So if I put in, let's say 200 and the 200 goes up to 1200, I'll take out my original 200 and let the 1000 ride. That's how I do it. But that's just me. That's just me. I'm not giving you guys investment advice. So guys, that's it. That's all I had for you guys. I can tell you guys are overwhelmed. You don't even know what questions to ask. I hope you found something from this conversation that you can actually say, okay, well, I didn't know that. I didn't know this. Now I understand this and I understand that. So guys, as we navigate this, just remember this is part of the process, and whether we like it or not, okay, it is coming, okay? And you are a part of this whether you like it or not. That's what it comes down to. Yes, it's coming, people. And I'm sure some of you on this live right now, you've probably used cryptocurrencies or some kind of digital currency already. So yes, guys, it is coming whether we like it or not. So let's just get ready for it by educating ourselves on these things, all right? So I want to thank you so much for coming in on the conversation. Although this time I felt like it was just one way because nobody's saying anything back to me or asking any questions, because I think you guys are like, I'm not sure what kind of questions to ask because I don't understand this. I know, guys. I told you. I'm just coming to you with the little bit that I know based on the research that I did, okay? And then presenting it to you. And then you can do whatever you want with it, of course. I'm not saying that I know everything about this, guys. I'm not saying that at all. Whatever little information I have, I'm just sharing it with you. Do not sleep on the children. They know a lot. Yes, your kids know a whole lot, Jada. Absolutely. Go to your kids. Ask your kids questions. And when they come to you to have the conversations, guys, have the conversations with them. Don't shoot them to the side and say, you don't know what you're talking about. Guys, have the conversation with them. Let me tell you, there are little kids out there making a lot of money. And I have students. Let me tell you, the stuff that my students share with me, you would be amazed, guys. These kids, they're investing. My students that I teach, okay, they are investing and making a whole lot of money. And I'm so proud of them. Let me tell you, I'm so proud of them. So proud of them. We talk about these things on a regular basis. Although it's the end of the school year and my seniors are leaving me, so I'm not even going to be able to have these conversations with them anymore. But guys, it's an honor and a pleasure to know that my students are investing in the market and they come to class and they kind of have these conversations about investing in the market, okay? Or me helping one of them getting started with investing. So guys, thank you so much. It's an honor. It's a pleasure having you here with me live every Friday night. I am humbled. I'm so humbled by this. I thank you so much for the support. Let's go out there, guys, and spread some of this financial literacy. My goal, of course, okay, is to get this information out there, guys, so we can actually do better with our finances, so we can do more, live more, and enjoy more. You know that's what this is all about, guys. That's it. That's it. Okay? So, guys, again, thank you so much for coming on. I'm going to leave you with some music. Bye, everybody. Hey.